What's going on, everyone? Hello, bonsoir, good evening. Hello, bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, good evening and welcome to another episode of Monday Night Live. We're back. It's Monday night and we're live. It's 9 p.m. It's the 27th of July. It's almost the holidays and I've just spat everywhere in my camera. What is going on? How are ya? Somebody's already saying hello to my Mother Mary. Mother Mary, she's fucking here, so she is. I'm your mum. Hello, Mum. What's going on, Mother Mary? I'd like to know, Mother Mary, why your username is MayTaylor228. Where's the 228 come from, Mother Mary? Still depressed from the World Cup? Listen, a little bit, which is why I'm drinking. I'm joking. It's non-alcoholic today because I have been drinking straight. I'll tell you how depressed I still am from the World Cup. I just found out that my widget is still working. So it's been 17,260 minutes since we lost 2-1 to Argentina. Since we did the live stream. Was that the final one? I think that was the final one, wasn't it? Oh, Jesus. So yeah, still, no. 3 days later, I was fine. Because we beat France. That's the main thing. The actual final happened and we beat France 6-4. What a fucking match. I watched it back. Unbelievable. The Venetian blonde is back. Thanks very much. As opposed to the ginger, as the French would call me. Le blond Vénitien. Or as English people say, strawberry blonde is how we say. I don't think Venetian blonde is a hair colour in the English-speaking world. Is it? I don't know. I'll read work, kid. I don't know what that means, Flavien, but I fucking like it. Hello, Alessia Casarino. Cheers. I'm jealous of your picture on the beach. I mean, I'm not. I hate the beach, but it reminds me of holiday, so... You know, Sayak lies. I know it's 8% alcohol. It's not. It's a BrewDog, alcoholic free, even though it's 0.5. Oh, I didn't finish the. Let me pour the rest of that in there, shall we? And yes, BrewDog assholes, but it's the only decent non-alcoholic beer I have in my local shop. I would like a BBP, a Brussels Beer Project. But I can't get them. I have to go somewhere weird for them. So, you know, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Hi, Paul. Have you heard about the current forest fires only 10 kilometres south of Bordeaux? It's the biggest French fire since 1949. Well, it's the biggest French fire since you guys lost the World Cup match against England 2 weeks ago. Oh, shit! But yes, I did hear about the forest fires. How could you not? I've got people that I work with who are in the area. As far as I know, the city of Bordeaux has not been evacuated yet, but it's 9 miles away from French, according to the BBC. Listen, when something's top news of the BBC, you know that it's not England or English related. You know that it's serious. So, Aidan, I think you're based somewhere near Bordeaux, aren't you? So thoughts are with you. Thoughts with everyone in Gironde, in the area that are affected. It sounds horrific, and I hope, I mean, it's not going to rain soon, is it? There's another heat wave happening this week, so, you know. Let's just hope it was started by accident, shall we? And not think of the worst. Although I did see some, when we were driving back from Switzerland, speaking of which, Switzerland was great. Fucking loved it. Love Switzerland. I might move there. There was a sign on the French motorway saying, don't throw your cigarette butts out of the window. It could start a forest fire. I'm like, it's the most French fucking signpost I've ever seen. But also, it's fucking true. And there was a video of somebody, like the day the forest fires were getting crazy, when they were like big in the news initially, there was a video circulating on social media of a woman. I think she was driving. It's nighttime. They're all trying to escape. They're getting delocated. They've been asked to evacuate where they were. And she's reacting to the car in front having thrown a cigarette butt out the window. You're like, are you fucking you serious? It's mental. Yeah. Good luck. And to all the people in Madrid or just outside of Madrid and in Valencia, it's all started again. So, you know, courage aux Girondins. Exactly. Is that how you say people from Gironde? Is Girondin? I didn't know if it was Girondin or Girondois. Girondoise. So do you say Girondine? That sounds like somebody's name. Bonjour, je m'appelle Girondine. Hi from Haute-Savoie. Did I ever go? I used to live in Haute-Savoie, Bastien. When I was a kid, I lived in Haute-Savoie. Wait, is that Haute-Savoie or Savoie? I think it's Haute-Savoie. Le 74. In Thonon-les-Bains and Evian-les-Bains and Annemasse. I jumped from those three and Geneva. Oh, of course, like les Girondins de Bordeaux. I don't know what that means. I think they're a rugby team. They're a rugby team? Girondins, the Girondins of Bordeaux. I'm at university in the south of Bordeaux, but thankfully away on holiday right now. Jesus, you got out in time. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. If anyone wants to make fucking money, just move to Ibiza in 2030 when England fans are there for the cup and bartend. Boom, profit, mort de rire. Move to Ibiza. Ibiza, mate. You've spelled Ibiza wrong. Ibiza is an F-A at the end. It's not Ibiza. It's Ibiza. 2030. What's happening in 2030? Is it the World Cup? They won't have anything going on in Ibiza, will they? Have they got any matches there? I don't think so. Which football team do I support in England? I don't really anymore. So I'm sure I have disappointed you. I just supported, back in the day, the teams that my little brother played for. So he played for Bournemouth. So I wanted Bournemouth to win everything. And they did pretty well. Well, they're doing pretty well now. But now that he doesn't play in England anymore, I don't support any English team. The one that I used to support, the one that I started supporting when I was a kid, was Manchester United. Mainly because of Beckham, Giggs, Scholes, Roy Keane, Gary Neville. Who else? That it was like the dream team, the class of '92. I think that was a documentary. I think it was. But anyway, Torremolinos. That's another good spot to go work. En España, hombre, Torremolinos. Do I have any pictures of me in Torremolinos? Which would have been 20 years to the day. Should we look at? Hold on. What date is? What's the date? July 27th. I think I was there before July. Let me go down to July 27th. There are no pictures of me in Torremolinos, but if I type in July 2006, 20 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it might have been June then. Junio 2006. Campeones. There we go. Oh, I've just typed in junio in Spanish and my phone has gone, don't know what you mean. Let me find a good picture of me on the beach in Torremolinos in Spain where I worked. Oh, I've got a picture of the supermarket that I worked at in Torremolinos. Select a camera source. Go on, mate. Fucking have it. I would like for you to work on my phone, please. Why my phone is not working? Bastard. There it is. There's my supermarket in 2006. I bet you there's a terrible translation on there. Prohibido fumar. The 4th of June. So just over. Oh, Jesus. There we go. There's me 20 years ago. Is that 20 years ago? Fuck me. Look at the state of that. There's no facial hair. There's no glasses. The beer belly is still there. No one believes me when they were like, oh, you got a beer belly and I've had it my entire life. This is me at 20. I had a beer belly. Let me see if I've got some other there's a picture of me and my mate at the beach, but I don't have, I mean, that's the beach. Torremolinos. So yeah, that's where my Spanish got really good, was when I worked for a month in a supermarket in Torremolinos. Next to Benalmádena, or as the English would say, I was at a supermarket in Torremolinos next to Benalmádena. Do you know what I mean? 2006 Paul Taylor is even paler. Yeah, because I've had 20 years of UV to try and get less pale. It hasn't worked. And apparently I had a child. Yeah, I did. I looked a bit pregnant there, didn't I? How pregnant would you say I looked there? 3 months in? Jesus. I mean, I don't think I've aged too badly, do you? I'm looking all right. Oh, here's a picture of me at night with the glasses. Trying to look cool. Torremolinos. Oh, mate. Wow, you look like a kid. Because I was 20. And now I'm 40. Well, I'm not quite 40. I was 19, and now I'm 39. Monday Night Live. It feels like Sky Sports Football Monday. Do they have is that a thing? Is that a thing? La qualité de l'image est incroyable. Merci Marie-Léal. Les Hall. What am I using? I'm using a camera. I'm using I mean, I'll show you. If I turn the camera around, flip the camera, this is what I'm using. It's a Sony A7 S3 plugged in to a teleprompter so I can see your comments at the same time and look at you and read you at the same time instead of looking to the side like this. Oh, hello. What else have we got? Who else is in the house? What else have we got? What else? Who else? Hi, Paul. I've been texting this French girl I met in one of my classes for a while now. Do you have tips on how to ask her out and what to do on the date? Oh, come on! This is a great question, and I will let the chat give you some tips, but I'll tell you what I did when I was texting a French girl I met in one of my classes. Well, I didn't meet her in one of my classes, but I met her through my flatmate. I said to her, I think, do you want to go for it? I think I've got a screenshot of my of the message. 2008, it would be in November, back when my French wasn't great because I was just back from Torremolinos. Hold on, 2008, let me go, 20th of November. When did we met for a date on the 27th of November? That is our anniversary. 22nd of November. We must have set up the date before. I don't know if I've got the screenshot still. Man, we were doing some crazy shit at university back then. Do I have... Oh, that's a picture of us on our... Not our first date, because we didn't really go out... Anyway, the question was, you've been texting the girl, do you have any tips on how to ask her out? I asked her to go for a coffee at 5 p.m., which obviously meant not a coffee. And we went out, and we went to a bar in London called the Porterhouse, which still exists 17 years down the line, 18 years down the line, and 18 years, fuck me. And what else that was it. So we went to the bar. I had a Cooper's Pale Ale from Australia, and she had a glass of white wine, and she also had a fucking baked camembert, which is a risky choice on a first date. So I would avoid having baked camembert on your date with this French girl. I would just try and be yourself, mate. I don't know how old you are or where you're from, but I presume you're from England, considering your name is Arsenal MS on here. So yeah, man, you just gotta be yourself. Be your fumbling, awkward English self, if that's what you are, and maybe it'll work out. Good luck though. Paul will say, fix her computer. Exactly. That's how I met my wife. Before we went on a date was I fixed her computer. And that is not an analogy for something a bit more cheeky. Don't overcomplicate it. Just ask to go for a drink. There we go. We had our first date at a board games cafe. What a great choice for a first date. 4 years later, we're married with a 10-month-old mini Stadler. Pow! That's how you make it happen in a timely fashion. It took us 9 years to get married, and we've been married 9 years. And it took us, 3 years to have a kid after that? No, 2 years. We were nerds. We met through role playing. We couldn't tell. Wasn't I alcohol-free a while ago? I was. This is a non-alcoholic beer, but I'm not alcohol-free. I'm alcohol unlimited. Take her for wine and cheese tasting. That's a great idea. You're laughing, Lauren, but I think that's a great idea. Take the French girl on wine and cheese tasting and just be like, hey, I know nothing about wine and cheese, presumably because you're English. We haven't confirmed whether you're English or not, but let's say you are English. Then just go, hey, you take the lead on this and show me how to be a better cheese and wine person. That's a great fucking idea, Lauren. I like it. What is that be yourself crap? Don't be yourself. Be uncomfortable because you are too well dressed and too clean and too smelly good and too what you are not. What? Don't be yourself. Be uncomfortable because you're too well dressed. I mean, you can do that. But here's the thing. If you're not yourself at the beginning, it kind of feels like at what point do you then, how long are you going to lie for before she picks it up and goes, oh, this guy's a prick. So yeah. Have I seen The Odyssey? No, I need to see it. But I would like to see it in IMAX, but I think the only place in France to do that is Montpellier at the Odysseum IMAX theatre. I don't know if the Grand Rex is doing it, but they'll do it in fucking French. I'm not seeing it in French. No is the answer, but I would like to because I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan. Love all his films. I think the first one I saw was Memento and then got hooked from that film. That was one of my favourite films when I was 19. French girl on the date. Oui, oui, camembert. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Catherine won't eat English cheeses now. She's been spoiled by French cheeses. Well, apparently English cheeses are better. They're just harder to find. But there's been competitions, world competitions, and our cheeses always do better, apparently. It's on at the Grand Rex. Is it, though? Is it on at the Grand Rex in full 75 milliliter? Millimeter. Is it 75 or 70? And is it on in English? That's the most important thing. When I've been to your show, you were so happy to be abstinent or something for like a year. Yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to attending one of your shows again. Speaking of which, I have 10 shows coming up for my 10-year anniversary of when my career took off. And it's happening at L'Européen in Paris. I'm doing 10 shows only. And they're only happening in Paris to celebrate my 10 years. The tickets are at paultaylorcomedy.com/tickets. And it's September, October, November. And yeah, I am back to drinking alcohol. I did it. I took a year off. It was fun. And then, I don't know, I didn't have a good enough reason to keep going, if that made sense. The show was the reason I kept going, because I was talking about it on stage, and I felt disingenuous if I started again. But then I finished the show, and I started again, and then I started running marathons, and now I'm like, oh, I guess I'm running marathons, I guess I can drink again. Oh, you live in Montpellier, and it's all sold out, so good luck. Jesus. I don't know if you'll read this again, but I'm from Australia. I just moved to Paris for my PhD. She's French with an English accent. What do you mean? As in, like, she sounds like me when she speaks English, or she's French and she has an English accent when she speaks French. She's also doing the PhD. She can't be. And so I need tips to take her somewhere in the city. Okay, all right, Arsenal, MS. From Straya. Don't take her to, what's the Australian bar? Cafe Oz. Mate. It's a tricky one. I don't know. I've got no suggestions for you. I have never been on a date in this city. I met my wife in London 18 years ago, and I haven't been on a date in Paris. What I will say... what's a good idea for a first date in Paris, ladies and gentlemen? I guess coffee, right? It's got to be coffee. Presumably. Maybe an exhibition. That's weird, isn't it? I don't know what people do now. It's only 70mm in Montpellier. But I don't know if real IMAX is 70 or 75. I can't remember. I know there's like 40 places in the entire world where you can watch it in full resolution, so to speak. Sing Voulez-vous coucher and you'll be little... At the Rex, it's 70mm, but not IMAX. So not the best place to see it. Okay. So what's the point in seeing it at the Rex then? Why would you not just go to UGC Montparnasse or something like that? Is there not another, there's another IMAX theatre, isn't there, the IMAX outside of Paris in like Ivry or something? Are they not showing it in IMAX? I don't understand. I haven't looked into it. It's too complicated. My sister met an Aussie and now lives in Sydney. Be yourself. It might be fun. Listen, Sydney, it depends where you're from in Australia, but French people tend to like Australians. So you've got a leg up already. I'm trying to think of something. Go take her to like a bug exhibition. With big spiders and shit. Where is that? There's a place in Paris where you can see, there's like an animal, where animals are stuffed. What do you call stuffed animals that are not toys? Fucking taxidermied. I've been watching since Montreal comedy shows. Big up to you, man. Yo, Montréal tabarnak de Calis! Esti. Oh, he's a comedian. Akan, the comedian. Akan. Akan le comédien Calis. Bring her to Monk, La Taverne de Cluny. Awesome spot. Great shout. The weather's nice, so maybe go for a picnic at Le But. There you go. Picnic, Butte-Chaumont. Make it happen. Because the weather's going to be nice. Make it happen. Picnic, Butte-Chaumont. Bring a good Australian wine. Right? Find a good place to buy an Australian wine. Fuck it. That's what we're doing. We're doing a picnic at Le Butte-Chaumont. You got to do it. Up high, you can see a bit of Paris. It's romantic. The weather's nice. And if you get bored sitting down on the grass, then go to Rosa Bonheur. Because that's the place to be. It depends what age you are. If you're 58 years old, you might feel out of place. But if you're like in your 20s or 30s, fucking Rosa Bonheur. Butte-Chaumont, make it happen. If it's for the next couple of days when it's warm out. So IMAX is 70mm. Yeah, but 70mm can be... IMAX is the dimensions of like almost square, right? But 70mm film, you can shoot non-IMAX in 70mm, right? Hola, Paul. Is it okay to bring a person who doesn't speak any French? Yes, because the show is 100% in English. Floralna Eternita. The ones coming up in the autumn are fully in English, so they don't need to speak French, which is amazing. So that if you don't speak English, you're fucked. However. Yes, Pâté Quai de Ivry is one of them. Okay. So they do IMAX, but not in 70mm, which I don't understand. I meant she literally has an English accent. She studied in Oxford. Ooh, hello. I feel like I don't know where I can take her because she knows the city more than me. I'm from Brisbane. Ah, Brizzy! Fucking Brizzy! Well, yeah, of course she does. Butte-Chaumont, can't go wrong. Make it happen. And if you can do it not at the weekend when it's going to be absolutely rammed, because, you know, that's what happens. Where are we at? Paris. It's fucking... Well, you can't do it on Sunday because apparently it's going to rain. So if you can do it any of this week. Next week looks like it's going to be all right as well. That's where it's at. Empaillé, which is the French version of taxidermy because it's filled with paille, which is straw. That's what happens to animals. We'll all know if the date works out when someone's kid is walking around Paris saying, "Oi, cat!" No, Carlos, you're close with the Aussie there, but they'll be walking around me going, "G'day, cunt, how you going?" That's what you need. There's got to be Australians walking around Paris saying that to French people, because French people won't understand. Like, "G'day, cunt, how you going?" I want a video of an Australian walking into a bakery, une boulangerie, and just going, "G'day, cunt, how you going?" And the boulanger is like, ça veut dire pas très bien cuit? Oh, mate. Fucking hell. Just go for a drink. Keep it simple. If you connect and plan something for a second date. Picnic plus Australian is 100% a good idea. Plus 1 vote. I like it. Australian wine in Paris. Maybe they should try the rosé for sure. That was actually a decent wine. We drank it yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah. At my friend Manu's house. It was all right. But yeah, you can find Australian wine in Paris, just not in a... You'd have to go... I don't know where you'd have to go, but you have to go. There are decent Australian wines, so that's going to surprise her. Or, if you're really romantic, take the Eurostar to London, get off, go to Marks and Spencer, or go to the wine shop at St. Pancras, get an Australian wine, because there's loads of them in England, and then get the Eurostar back over, and just be like, "This is what I did for you for our first date." Oh, you'd fucking be loving it. It's going to cost a lot of money, but you're doing a PhD. So maybe you can't afford it. But that'd be where it's at. All right, we're getting some technical stuff. 70mm have a ratio of 2:1, and 70mm IMAX have a ratio of 1.43:1. Okay. So the screen is bigger. Okay. Still don't understand it, but it's fine. Paul, is it okay to bring a non-English speaker to your show, like 5% of French people? Or can't we bring our French friends? I mean, you can bring your French friends if they understand a bit of English. If they understand me talking live now, then they will understand the show. Yeah, I'm just being a cunt and being exclusive. I'm excluding the French people who don't understand French or English for this show, which is because I'm not comfortable in French on stage. Oui, je peux parler français, mais merde, je suis pas confortable sur scène, je sais pas ce que tu veux que je te dise. I can do it for like 5 minutes, but doing an entire show in French. So anyway, but I will at one point. In fact, I'm working on a. I'll leave it there. I'll tell the Patreon people in a couple of minutes. Oh shit, it's already at past. By the way, Patreon. If you support me on Patreon, which if you don't, then you get loads of exclusive little videos and we get to hang out. I give you all the juicy shit. I tell you everything that's going on. Because there's like 25 of you. It's not true. It's not true. There's like 100 of you. So I'll be on Patreon in a couple of minutes after this for the after party. But before we go, one of the traditions around here on Monday Night Live was to do terrible translations, which I haven't done in a long time because the World Cup was on. and I wasn't doing my normal live. So, let me go through my emails and look at these terrible translations that you've sent me to my email address, which is translations@paultaylorcomedy.com. Why is that so high up on my screen? That should be further down. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, son. And that one should be a bit further down over there on Instagram as well. Right. So, number one is from Caroline Kaplan. She says, "Hi, Paul. I took this screenshot the other day." Hold on. Hold on. I've got to get you this up on the screen, innit? Do you know what I mean? And now my computer is starting to slow down because it's too hot in here. Hold on. Let me put the fan on. Let me get some air going through here. That isn't going to help, is it, Taylor? You absolute twat. Now the fan's in the middle of the picture. Well done, mate. Right. Where am I? Let me bring the phone up. Oh, come on. Select a camera source. Why it is not picking up... There it is. Right, I took the screenshot the other day, and now even Google Lens can tell me where it came from. It's a very bad translation. Love your show. Take care. Carrie. Confit artichokes. Two confined long steam artichoke hearts. Plancha seared with lemon alioli. Okay, there's a couple. Oh, this is... Why is this in dollars? This must be in Canada. Artichoke. Confit d'artichoke, obviously, is what we'd say. So, artichoke confit. Two confined, long steam artichoke. Two confined. How would you say confit in English? Two confit? Confit. How do you say confit? I don't think there's... I'm not fluent in English. But you're... Oh, thanks very much, Marie. How are we saying confit? I don't even know how you say it in English. But it's a shit translation. It's definitely not confined. Confit means... sugar stuff. It's where confiture comes from. It's where jam comes from. The word confit means... It's the opposite of pickled. Reduced. Pricked. Confit. The English just say confit. All right, well, we could just say to confide. I mean, to be fair, the translation's hard. All right, that's perfect, Caroline. Giotrevi. Here we go. I don't even know what they're trying to advertise. Help out if you can. What are they trying to advertise here? Oh, my God. Ast Force de Lyon energy drink. No. 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 That cannot be an energy drink called Ast. No. I'm not having it. Hold on. I've now got to Google it. There can't be an energy drink called Ast. Ast energy. No. Energy drink. Images. Oh my God. This can't be. I mean, it looks... These fucking idiots. Oh, mate. Look at these lot. I mean, look at the guys promoting it. I'm sure their English isn't amazing. I'm just judging, obviously, being racist there. Oh my God. You can't create an energy drink called AST. Is that an acronym? What are they trying to do there? Oh, is it because it's originally Arabic and they've just translated it in English? That can't be true. They asked, oh my God, asked energy, asked energy drinks. No. Nous avons le plaisir d'accueillir Assad. Wait, is it Assad or Assad? No, this is too good. Accept all Assad Lions Energy. Okay, so in English, on their website, they've changed... Oh, no, hold on. Asked. I can't be... Mate, can you be asked? No. Can you? Yeah, mate, because I've just had some asked energy drink. Oh, my God. Gio, this one is unbelievable. Well done. And they fucking put it on the side of a car and driven around a city with it. Great work. And that isn't even... Where is that? That's in fucking... That looks like Montreal with those stop signs. Or it could be somewhere else, though. My goodness. That's the best one we've had in a while. Oh, here we go. Someone who actually speaks Arabic. Assad means lion in Arabic. But Ast, I don't know. Yes! Ah, good work. I told you it was a good one, and it was an amazing one. Right, Kristen Kim. Hi, Paul. Saw this English menu in Uzès. Uzès? Look how they translated salad gourmande and assiette gourmande. Right. Our mains. Greedy salads and greedy plates. Greedy fucking bastards. Yeah, because I see what they've done there. Because the French gourmand, you can say that somebody's gourmand if they... Oh. Why are all my lights switched off? Was that my wife? Hey Siri, Monday Night Live? And we're back. I don't know what happened to my lights there. I bet you it's my daughter playing a prank on me as well. Just switching off the lights in the studio. So yeah, French, it can be, if you say someone's greedy in French, you can say, il est gourmand. But also, café gourmand, like a greedy coffee, yeah, our main greedy salads. No, you just have to say, I mean, I don't even know how you would translate that. Gourmand, salade gourmand, well-portioned salads. Right, next one. Oh, it's Aiden vlogging. Do I even need to explain why this sounds so funny? And why is it? Why does the camera source disappear? I'm having some technical issues, ladies and gentlemen, between my lights and everything else. It's a funny restaurant name. Yes, I think we've had this one before, haven't we? Which is a restaurant name in the UK called Zizi, which is an Italian restaurant. Zizi, Gio. Being Italian, you're Italian. Do you know does zizi mean anything? Zizi, zizi. Anyway, a gentleman chopped off his willy in London a while back. I know what's wrong. It's my cable that's all fucked up. I think it's the charging of the phone. This could have been the beginning of a horror film. It could have been the beginning of a horror film. Just my lights completely switching off without me wanting to, and then just like fucking someone coming in and stabbing me. Right. Let's do 2 more terrible translations. And then we'll save the rest for next week. Carlos Camejo says, Meta, which is worth over $1 trillion, pays their top software engineers more than some specialty doctors to deal with their AI. Also, Meta, can't figure out shit you learn in the first month of French class. Let's have a look. Mark Carney, Senator Lindsey Graham has devoted her life to serving the people of South Carolina and American people, and it translated that as le sénateur Lindsey Graham a consacré sa vie au service. Right, because Lindsey Graham, and Mark Carney the Canadian Prime Minister has written that, and it's translated as le sénateur, even though it's written her life. Fucking idiots, Meta. Nice one. Right, Natalie. I'll tell you what, we've only got 3 left. Let's just do all 3 of them. Oh, there's a video. I can't watch the video because I'll get chucked off here. Atomizer. Hi, Paul. It's from Samuel Piret. In case you ever do terrible translations again, I found a cute one on an atomizer. I've never heard that word before. There has been heat waves recently. Have you noticed? Just a bit, yeah. By the way, I've been to 2 of your shows in Brussels, So British ou Presque, and Bisous Bye, and they were awesome. Oh, mate. Well, thanks so much for coming. Okay, so important notice, to ensure the functionality of the product, we will carry out sampling tests. So there may be water in some bottles Please do not whirly. Please do not worty. What the hell does that say? Read it in Borat. It sounds the same. We will carry out sampling tests, so there may be water in some bottles. Please do not worty. Please do not drink. Oh, you've made it bigger for me. To ensure the functionality of the product, we will carry out sampling. Please do not worty. That's not even a terrible translation. It's a nothing translation. Goodness me. Daniel Dimitrov. Hi, Paul. Oh, where have you gone? Hi, Paul. Huge fan of yours since I can remember. Well, thanks very much, mate. Something I recently saw at Cité des Sciences in Paris. Please read carefully the English translation of pièce seulement sign on a glass dome. Oh, I see. So this is like a charity thing where you drop in a coin into your... into this thing, and it goes round and round and round. I remember doing these as a kid. And what you're saying is, et soutient la cité, les pièces collectées permettront de financer. Savez-vous? Because that's all in French. Okay, euros only. Okay, because they can't be bothered changing it at the exchange. Oh, this is the thing. Pièces seulement, only pieces. Please only put pieces in this. Only pieces. Only coins, you dickheads. It's not that complicated. And the last one is from Noé. He says, hey, this French translation from the Technical Museum from Sinsheim is, let's say, interesting. Okay, I can't read German, but I will. Ich bin gerade unterwegs. I'm just on the way. Je suis en train de en route. Okay, I can see how they've made a mistake there. I don't know what it says in German, but I'm just on the way. It makes perfect sense. The guy's away, and he's on the way back. And in French, je suis en train, je suis en route. That's all it needs to say is je suis en route. Je suis en train de en route. Oh, mate. Yeah, and basically you could what's the word? Finish every sentence there with for sure. Ladies and gentlemen. Right. Well, this has been a fun Monday Night Live. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back next Monday, and then I'll be taking a couple of weeks off because it's the holidays and we are going on holiday, so I won't be around for the 2 weeks or 3 weeks in August. If you're on Patreon, I'll see you in a couple of minutes over on patreon.com/Paul Taylor for the after party. For everyone else, I'll see you next week. Keep sending in your terrible translations and have yourselves a wonderful week of fucking heat waves. And everyone in and around Bordeaux, keep safe. And everywhere else where there are forest fires. Hopefully it will be done soon. All right, that's it. See you next week. Bisous. Bye.